Here manager Allinson after a 1-0 win over Kettering town. Lee, the first half brought a really bright start to us and we looked quite attacking. How do you kind of view the half?
Yeah, I mean, it was a couple of really difficult decisions today. Obviously, I felt that Ben Wallster has been really unfortunate not to be playing in the last couple of games, and Brooksy as well has done really well. But I just felt with the way sort of Kettering set up that we needed to sit in today and be hard to beat. Kind of give the fullbacks a little bit of a warning that if they're not performing like that, or if they're performing like they've done last 2 weeks, that their place is under threat. And then we went with Claudio one wing, Sean the other wing, and tried to get pace in the wide areas, which for me worked really well the whole game. You know, Kettering are a top side, you know, they're going to win the league. You know, let's be frank about it, they'll win the league. But we stuck in there today, we dug in, we worked extremely hard. I mean, the keepers pulled off an absolute worldie from Sol after a minute. And we dug in, they got on top a little bit in the first half with the wind, but we sat in and we've broke away obviously and scored the goal, and you know, it was just about then defending and trying to hit them on the counter the best we could, and you know, listen, today was very, very good.
It was a great performance from our new signing Claudio in the first half. Is this what we can expect to see from him in the next few games?
Yeah, I mean, he just gives us great pace, Caelan, and Sean Lucian on the other wing. You know, for me, Sean at the moment is performing at exceptional levels. I always say with Sean, there isn't many managers that are patient with him because he's a little bit inconsistent, and I think Claudio's going to be the same. But the one thing that they give you is blistering pace, and Sean gives you great quality. And to be fair, Sean's a goal away from going to get 3, 4, 5 goals, you know, because he's causing havoc at the moment. He's just snatching a little bit in front of goal. But both wingers, they give us great balance, you know. I don't think we've had it since we lost Macca, if I'm honest, but we look like we've got good balance again today. They're powerful, they're quick, they're strong, and I thought Claudio was outstanding as well, really. Very good performance from both players.
His second half was a lot more defensive. They were throwing a load of bodies forward. How would you sum up the second half?
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen. We knew they were going to come at us. We knew they were going to, you know, put us under immense pressure. And the two centre halves were back to their best today. You know, Jordan and David, they took no risks. They headed everything. They cleared everything. David was exceptional, and I thought Jordan done exactly what Jordan's in here to do: win his headers, win his tackles, and clear the ball. It was just an all-round really good, honest, professional performance, and that, for me, is probably what's disappointed me in the last 3 or 4 weeks. You know, it's no good turning up today against Kettering. You know, we didn't turn up last week against St Neots, we didn't turn up against Leiston, we didn't turn up against Royston, and that's disappointing, Caelan, because you know, if we had turned up in them games like we did today, I feel we'd have won them games. And you know, we've got to stick at what we've done today and performed like today, and raise our game for anyone. You can't just raise your game because Kettering are top of the league. And I feel like we've cheated them today a little bit. A bit like how I felt when we played Leiston, in terms of, you know, Leiston raised their game against us and then obviously didn't raise their game. I think they've been beat today maybe, but you know, a lot of teams are raising their game against us because we're a good side and we've earned the right. But you know, we've got to get to them performances and them levels like we did today for the rest of the season if we've got any chance or hope of trying to nick in them playoffs.
Yeah, we knew Kettering rely quite heavily on their tempo, going short of every free kick and so on. How important was it that we disrupted this?
Yeah, listen, we had to take this thing out of the game. It's not pretty, I don't like playing like it, but you know, I look back to St Ives' results against the Kettering and they've been positive. You know, and St Ives are very good at taking their time on things, and I felt like we needed to go back and, you know, we had a long chat with the management team over the last 3 or 4 days and get back to just taking our time a little bit, not leaving any space, not leaving any gaps, and then hoping to hit teams on counter today. And it kind of worked. You know, it'll be a different story next week when we've got to go and get at teams. But you know, today was good. You know, I'm hearing a lot about, you know, we ain't playing any football anymore. I've got to be honest, I don't think we've really played football all season. But the one thing we've done is earned the right to win games, and today we earned the right. And you know, it weren't unbelievable footballing performance, but when you earn the right, you do get times to pass it and keep it, and that's what we've done today. And we haven't done it for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So you know, overall, really pleasing, and hopefully we can take it on to next week.
And what can we look forward to next week?
Yeah, I mean, on paper, I think Banbury are a very good side. They've got a good manager. You know, he does things properly. You know, they try and play the right way. We're away from home. You know, I can't remember the last time we won away from home. So, you know, we've got to go there and be solid and play like we did today, and hopefully come out with 3 points.
Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.